Greetings, Battle Brothers. It's me, Aurelia Tempris, defender of the Golden Throne and servant of humanity. No rules. We're not even that far into stream yet. There's already no rules. That's unacceptable. I mean, but apparently there were no rules last night because I opened up my Twitch and it shows me like recent activity. And apparently Norrison gifted 10 community subs yesterday when I wasn't even streaming. So thank you, Norrison. If you show up, thank you. Huge thank you. Yeah, I know. I was like, what? I wasn't even streaming. Apparently you can do that. I had no idea. And then Norrison subscribed for 1 month. Thank you, man. And then Scientific Fanfic, you as well. You also subscribed. Normally you guys do that when I'm on stream, but I guess today is a different day. Yeah, there was an offline hype train. I was like, oh. I had no idea. Have I started the YouTube stream? Yeah. That one's up too. Everything's up, everything's running, everything's good. And you can see them. You can see YouTube in the left corner. They're just hanging out. They're hanging out. Hello. Didn't get the ping in Discord? You should have. It was probably under like the same message. Are we doing the do? Well, no, cause no, we're doing the gamer subs. Discount code Aurelia. I'm having sweet 6-pack today. I gotta cut back on some of the sugary drinks. It's getting a little out of hand. Oh, I was gonna do a whole bit where I was like whispering into the mic for the first like 5 minutes of stream because of the stream title, but you know, it didn't happen. I forgot. I was too excited. I was too excited. Not using the Bricky Sister Cup was a missed opportunity. Look, this is the cup they sent me. Also, can I still buy that? I actually am very excited. They came out with a new cup recently, and it's the lumberjack girl. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. And I was like, man, I kind of want it. So I reached out to my I reached out to my partners, the people that I'm in contact with gamer subs, and I said, hey, like, I know I put another cup on my care package. I was wondering, like, could I switch it out? And if not, I'm happy to buy it. That's fine. And my guy was like, no, we'll just put it on your order. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so nice of you. And when I saw they updated my order, they put the cup and the t-shirt on, because I told them that I like really thought it was cute. And I was like, bro, you guys are so cool. They're so nice. So I'm very happy because I think it's a cute waifu cup. I think it's really cute. And I find it very funny. No, I don't. I haven't really had too much gamer subs. I'm very new to it. So I have to I'm really grateful to my dudes at gamer subs, because I was like, oh, you didn't have to do that, and they're like, no, you have the shirt and the cup on top of what they already are sending me. I was like, oh my gosh. So I'm very happy because I'm gonna have a safe for work cup, because heaven knows that if the Inquisition saw me take that cup to work, that I think they would not appreciate that. I think I'd get in trouble. Hello, Voldemort sucks. He does, I agree, he does suck. What are you assembling and why should it be Witch Seekers? I think I was gonna give them Flamers. I think I was good. Yeah, it was gonna be, yeah, the Witch Seekers. So yes, you're correct. Although their swords also look very cool. How am I today? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. My gamer subs order shipped, and I get to try new flavors. I'm really excited because I was thinking this was gonna be like down the line, but in advance of getting partnered with gamer subs, I was like, man, if I was gonna make a flavor, what would it be? And one that I really wanted to do was mango and coconut. And it was gonna be like custodian oil or something like that, like almost like a suntan oil, because I thought that would be really funny. But like a few months before I got the partnership, I think Cottontail VA came out with that flavor. And so I was like, I want to try that. Like, is it really good? Or was I just or was it like something that I thought was good, but in theory it doesn't taste good? So I'm really interested in trying that. So I'm gonna get that probably in a few days. I can't wait to try it. I'll let you know. I'll let you know. And then I'm trying the coveted anime girl thigh. I've heard it's fantastic. So yeah, I'm gonna try it. But for now, we're having sweet 6-pack, and I don't know if you can really see it, but yeah, you can see it. Got a little bit of a creatine at the bottom. I have to shake it periodically to get the creatine in the water. So I needed a little extra today. So yeah, and then I have my regular water, so don't worry. Well, what's with the G's? Why are we G'ing? What? What? I'm confused. It's just creatine. Oh, I gotta stop drinking this. This is like a lot of caffeine, and I can't drink that so fast. Okay, we're gonna build. We're gonna build. Not the creatine again. What do you mean? Are you against gains? Are you against gains? Are you against the gains? You don't want to be swole? I can't really show you. There's not really a good way to show you. I can't flex in a way that you can see it. I don't know if I'd want to anyways. Just the jokes about creatine. What are the jokes about creatine? Clearly have not had it. I'm just unaware. I'm blissfully unaware. Hello, hello. Unexplainable. Okay. Explain it in the Discord then. I don't know, it just sounds like you're jealous. Is it like, oh man, those gym bros, they're like, oh, I'm so strong because I have creatine all the time. Okay, DM it to me. After stream, I'm just gonna look it up. If you're gonna play hardball with me, just tell me. I'm a big girl. I'm a big girl. I can handle it. I can handle it. Using your voice while doing this, is this false advertising? No, it's clickbait. It's clickbait. Like, a woman? Quiet? Never. But you clicked. You clicked, didn't you? Okay, what am I? I was like, what am I doing? Oh, I was gonna finish this chick. This is the first chick I was gonna finish here. She was giving me problems last time because the glue was just not doing it. Oh, Katie and Lord, thank you so much for subscribing with Prime. And Zen Snowfall, thank you so much for your 2 months of support. Good morning to you as well. Okay. Okay. Okay, like... Okay. The joke has been explained to me. Okay? It's not like it's the other way around, right? Like... No, it's not. It's, I don't know. It could be funny. It could be. I had no idea, but like, it's not like it's the other way around where creatine is derived from that other substance. Want her to have her dope pose. Is it extremely funny? I don't know. I don't find it extremely funny. That could just be me. Maybe because I'm not a dude. Then I'm just kind of like, it could be considered funny. I just am like, eh. I don't know. Perhaps it's just me. I forgot which way this is supposed to go on. We are gonna conquer these today. They gave me so much grief last time. How do we... Oh my god. I have some ways we could just make this the chat go insane. Never mind. No, leave him alone, leave him alone. I egged him on to tell me. And he has done what I've asked. But he is correct. It is not appropriate for the stream. Some of you have guessed at it. Some of you are correct. That's all I'm gonna say. It went off the rails. And don't try to guess it. Your messages will get deleted. Obviously, yes. It has to do with the sanguineous body pillow. That's my next step. Sanguineous body pillow. That's my goal. That's what we're doing. It's okay. Remain blissfully ignorant. Remain blissfully ignorant. Okay. I've never built sisters before, so this is kind of a struggle. Ah, no! Ma'am, I'm gonna have to ask you to not. The last time I was building these, I got very frustrated because they're so tiny. Like, the custodian's super easy. They're big, chunky pieces. And then these girls are so small. Would the body pillow also have wings? Like, the body pillow wouldn't have wings coming out of it, but it would have wings on it. Like, the art, he would have wings. I know who I would want to design the body pillow. The whole question, is there a market for it? Because getting a body pillow cover, it's expensive getting that art. Especially if, like, it's commission. Thank you, Dino Fan. Good morning. Hello, Nom Bread. Oh, man. Nom Bread. Oh, I want to. I've been having too many carbs lately. I've got to cut back. I got to cut back. I've been eating a little too much. I've been working out, but I've been eating a little too much. Been a little irresponsible. More carbs. No. I gotta stay fit for the Emperor. Everyone's like, bread. Oh, stop. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Okay. Got that glued down. ever. Did I get her little... Yes, I did glue that. We have to get the sword. Which... Okay. Get the sword. I'm hungry. Dinner's not for another 3 hours. Yeah, I know. I feel that. Lunch is not gonna be for at least 3 hours. I would now like to introduce you into building AdMech. Small, tons of parts, antennas, claws, and many more tiny and frail pieces. Yeah, I don't envy you. I don't envy you in the slightest. Because I'm already suffering. And they're actually, like, they're pretty, like... I don't know if, like, sturdy's the right word, but, like, they don't have, like, a ton of pieces. Alright, we're just gonna... balls to the walls here, man. Gonna glue and just hope for the best. The sword has to point in. I really want to try the Monster Hunter's Wild Cheesy Non-Bread. Anyone else? I haven't played that game. I kind of want to. But I saw someone make a VTuber asset that's like that cheesy non-bread. And that looks fantastic. If it looks anything like it does in the game, it just looks so delicious. I couldn't see the stream Thursday. Did you have fun during the collab? Yes, we had a lot of fun. It's actually kind of nuts. We had some issues, so I was gonna originally play with Imric, you know, the high elf dragon dude, because I was like, oh man, he looks kind of neat. So I was gonna play with him, but we had some weird technical issues where, like, I had the free DLC, but it wasn't appearing in my game, so it was either a Steam or like a game issue. We weren't really sure what was going on. So, apparently, Lore Master of Sotek has, like, connections with the developers. So CA, I forget what that stands for, don't ask me. And so he reached out and said, hey, there's this, like, weird bug that's happening. So they're like, oh, this is weird, and they were trying to figure it out. And they're like, here, take this Steam code. I think it'll fix it. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So he gave me the Steam code, and I plugged it in. Didn't think anything of it. I thought it was just gonna, like, do... I don't know what I thought it was gonna do. Creative Assembly. Thank you. I appreciate it. And so I plug it in, and I enter it, and I read... Actually, let me just read it. I took a screenshot. I'm not gonna put it up on the screen, but I'll just read off the exact message. And I was like, bro, what? 1 second. Where did I think it was? Okay. Well, I guess I don't need to read it, but basically, they gave me a Steam key that unlocked all of the DLCs, and I was like, I'm sorry, what? I was like, I'm sorry, wait, I just needed to get this one free DLC fixed. So, I will be playing Total War for the rest of my life. That's what it sounds like. I think I at least owe them that to play a lot of Total War. I know a lot of you will be happy about that. Which I have always been interested in playing. I just, the timing. And now I have everything. So yeah, I was like, wait a second, because I just thought it was a Steam key, like something that would, like, not unlock everything, but it did. Yeah, so there you go. Because I was just going to get, like, the DLCs, I was just gonna get the ones I was, like, interested in, because I was like, oh, I don't need to get everything, like, I kind of, like, I was happy that the High Elves weren't DLC, that Imric was free when you, like, add the DLC to the free DLC. So I was like, okay, that's neat. I'm happy with that. The Master Key, yes. It was a Master Key. I had no idea. And neither did Sotek. He asked me later, he was like, oh, so did, like, everything pop up? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I wonder, he asked me later, and he had me look at, like, specific characters to see if they were unlocked. And I was like, yeah, this is unlocked, and also this is unlocked. And he's like, oh, you just got everything. And I was like, I guess I did. My jaw hit the floor when it said that everything was activated. I was like, there's no freaking way that just happened. Because I was probably gonna try the vampires at some point, so the Count Lords and all that stuff. I was gonna give that a shot, but I was like gonna wait until I was farther into Total War to, like, you know, try a couple things out. Like, I was gonna give it a shot. I'm like, oh, vampires, sanguinius, okay, we'll give it a shot. Maybe do some Britonia, like maybe some of that, like try a couple different things, and yeah. So we will be playing more. I feel like I owe them that much. In an effort to help fix my problem, which I hope they figured it out. So yeah, shout out to Creative Assembly and their devs for being incredibly chill. Like, the chillest of all the chill people. Well, Sotek was just gonna... Originally, Sotek was just like, oh yeah, I'll talk to them, we'll figure it out, we'll get it sorted. I was like, okay, cool. He didn't even know they were gonna give me a master key. So it wasn't, he was like, huh? It's funny, I was like, bro. Hello, Rosario. I hope you are doing well. I'm doing well today. I'm building a Sister of Silence, and the mini is just happy with me. This is partially built from last time I did this, and hoping that I have a better time today. I'm trying to look at the picture. Because she doesn't like me. Okay. I'm just trying to determine what part is, like, flush to her body and what isn't here. Okay, like that. Got it. I got it. Click that entire thing. You guys want proof that I'll play more Total War? I do like Total War, and I do like playing the games. It's just getting used to it. And getting accustomed to all of the different toggles and hotkeys, and it's just practice. That's really all it is. So once I get more practice, it'll be good. I like your necklace. Oh, thank you. It's very pretty. Blood angels. Lets people know I like the blood angels without, like, overtly saying it. Even though I do, and I love Sanguinius, in case you didn't know. Praise Sotek blood sacrifices now. Oh, that's a bit extreme, guys. That's a bit extreme. 4 or 5? Different. Oh, I like the armored face. That's kind of cool. Yeah, so my goal is to have all these sisters built today. And then I think I have I think I have one more custodian bike to build. And then, if we can get through all of it, we can build our Tempris Auxilia. Our Tempestuous Scions. We might be able to build those today. Dang it, now I'm hungry. What the heck? Actually, that's not too surprising. I'm, like, always hungry. There she goes. Grumbling. Stomach is growling. Careful of the blood. Ravens don't sneak away with it for their collection, right? I'm going to look up more puns for the snake pit. I had so much fun with them. Thank you, Lamb, for the super chat. That was really funny. I was so happy that it worked out in that way, that the snake pit denied. They said, no, Aurelia will not be sacrificed because of her pun. It makes me want to set up something like that for our streams. Like a randomized option I don't know. I just think that would be kind of cool. It was fun. Go get the bread. I don't have any bread in my house. I have, like, meals, but, like, I should just eat lunch. Your girl's been eating way too much bread lately. I gotta cut back. I gotta cut back. Yay! She stands! Finally. Finally. Okay, we got the one done. We got the one done. Never enough bread. Look, there is such a thing as too much bread, and that's me currently. I am doing more, like, workouts, but too much bread. I had a lot of bread yesterday. I got hungry. Like, I was like, ooh, I had cold pizza in my lunch, and I was like, okay, this is gonna be great for later. And then on my way to work, I looked at the pizza. I was like, that looks kind of good, though, and I ate it. And then I got lunch later, and then, yeah, it's just, look. We're being responsible. We're being responsible. We're just gonna cut back for like a day or two. I'm still gonna eat, so don't worry. No, it was really good cold pizza. Sometimes the best breakfasts are cold pizza. So see, we're gonna be safe and responsible. It's just gonna be for like a day or two. We're gonna get back to the normal. We're gonna get back to normal, and then it'll be fine. And I'll just be monitoring it more. Do fries and burger buns count as carbs? Yes, absolutely they do. I'm not saying no carbs, I'm just saying, like, maybe don't eat so much. That's all I'm saying for me. I do, like, okay, so here's the thing. I think pizza is best fresh, but depending on where you get your pizza, or, like, what your pizza is, reheating it or having it cold, like, it can vary. That's my opinion on that. So this particular bit of pizza was better, cold. So you aren't becoming a Ketodes? Okay, you can only do keto for, like, so long before, like, your body starts, like, actually, like, revolting against you. I have done keto, and it has been very effective. I've thought about doing it again, just to see how far I can get with it, but I don't think I'm gonna get particularly far. Because you shouldn't do keto for more than, like, you get all the benefits for, like, 2 to 3 weeks. That's when you see all the benefits. And then after that, like, you don't really, like, the benefits are, like, nominal, marginal, whatever word you want to use there. And you shouldn't do it for more than, like, a few months. Don't quote me on it, but it's, like, you should not do it for more than, like, a month or two. So, because it's, like, really unhealthy for your body. Your body does need carbs. It likes carbs. Unless, you know, you have some medical stuff. So, no, but I do like keto because the nice thing with keto is that, yeah, you can't have any carbs, which kind of sucks. But you can eat as much meat as you want. Pretty much. Like, you obviously don't go overboard, but, like, I would just eat a lot of bacon. And that, you know what, made me feel really good. Hey, James, thank you for the 10 months of support. These women don't be yapping. Yeah, these women aren't yapping. But I more than make up for it, right? I make up for it. It's also carnivore diet. I've never given that a shot. Never really given that a whirl. Not, like, against vegetables or anything. It does seem interesting, though. What's keto? Keto is basically a kind of diet where it's low, like extremely low or no carbs. And it's called that. Well, I don't know if this is why it's called that, but basically after a certain, like, it basically means there's less carbs, so less breads and starches in your body, and your body burns fat better because there's less of that. And oh, it's also involving sugar too. So it starts to digest, so it starts to like get rid of your fat. But you also, I recommend you work out while you do it. So you get into a stage where your body's in ketosis, so it burns fat faster. Yes, there you go. Thank you. You typed it faster than I was saying it. Appreciate it, bro. So, yeah. Yeah, it is sad though. I love fruit, but fruit has like a ton of sugar and carbs. So like when you're doing it, you can't have fruit. And I'm like, I love fruit. I love fruit so much. Now I've thought about doing it again, but with the ways like some holidays and like plans that I have with people line up, it's like it's really difficult to go have, like, if you want to meet a friend for like lunch or dinner or something, it's kind of difficult because you don't know at certain restaurants, unless you get like a salad, it's really hard to like find food out and about. You're kind of just like snacking on lunch meat all the time. At least that's what I did. That may not be the best way to do it, but so yeah. For the bread, thank you, Shadow. Anyone who goes to a restaurant and orders a salad should be skittered. I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing, because guess what? That's like the only thing I can have if I ever go out. Now, I think when you, like, for example, unless you have dietary restrictions, if you go to a place, so if you are going to it's like something steakhouse and you don't get a steak, why did you go? Why did you go somewhere that has like a specific food in its name and then you didn't get it? If they name their restaurant with that food in mind, you have to guess that they're probably at least good, like decent. No, keto isn't meat only. That's just what I do. That's just what I do. That's how I cope with not being able to have bread. I just eat more meat. It's easier for me to get through keto if I'm just eating a ton of meat. Because I'm like, oh, look, I can have a pack of bacon today. And it's not a big deal. So it is not just me, even though like it sounds like that's what I'm saying. That's not the case. Not the case. Does keto include eggs? Yeah, you can have eggs. You have to look at carbs. It's all about the carbs. So I believe eggs is part of that. So you can have eggs. I made and it's like low carb. So like for me, I don't think I went over like 10 grams of carbs. Something like that. Depending on a couple different factors, like you can have more or less carbs, but I didn't go over 10. Two pieces. I'm fine with a low carb diet. It just starts getting unbearable when they include tuna fat. Oh. Rip, my bro. I cannot exist without bread or rice. That's me. I actually, yeah, it sucks. It sucks, but in the end, like, the results are really nice. Like, it is pretty cool. Oh, man. It's tolerable. It got to the point one time that I forgot I was, like how long I was supposed to do it. Like, I was coming up on, so you want to do it for, like, 2 to 3 weeks to, like, see the results. And so I had, like, lost track of time, and I was like, man, I have to do this for another week. And then I thought about it, and I was like, wait, no. I can finish, like, in a day or two. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Like, it wasn't that bad. It was awesome. I was so happy. I was like, oh my god. This is the best day ever. How is this fun supposed to be? That? Oh, like that. Got it. Okay. I love how low carb. Oh, I like how my body runs on low carbs, but my wallet hates it. Yeah, it is a little more expensive. Depending on where you live, too. I don't know all your details. There we go. The stream is not a 40k stream, but it is a food stream. Yeah, we talk about everything. I could talk about 40k all the time, but that gets, I think it gets a little boring. Your stomach knows best what your body needs. I mean, yes, that is true. But there's also an extent that there's stuff in the food, especially, like, processed stuff, that can trick your brain into thinking you want something when you actually don't need it necessarily. So, just be mindful. Just be mindful about what you're eating is what I would say. I need 50, 13, and 53. Okay. If I listen to my stomach, I'd eat snacks all the time. I have heard, and I don't know if this is true, I have heard that it's actually more natural, I don't know, that to snack throughout the day rather than have, like, big meals. Because it's, like, better for your, like, stomach. Because sometimes you get, like, really tired after eating a large meal because your stomach's digesting it. So it's technically, I don't know how accurate this is, but it's, like, better to just snack throughout the day and have a lot of smaller meals than, like, 3 big meals. I don't think 40k is boring. I think you need good variety. And I think it is something to say that I can talk about multiple subjects and I'm not just pigeonholed into one thing. That I'm open and interested in talking about a lot of different topics. 13 on here? There it is. Ooh. Pieces are so tiny and my nails are just fat, thick, so it's harder to grab them. Yes, the snacking, if you're doing the snacking method, it's got to be healthy. I'm not saying like you need to have, it's not like, oh, I just have Cheetos throughout the day. That's fine, right? No. That's not I don't think the intention what they were going for. Hello, we're doing well. There's plenty more hammers to go. There is. You're right, you're right. I'll start naming all of them. Okay, I get this one. My life a little easier if I do it like this. At least I'd like to think it'll make my life easier. Do do do. Rough part here is because the gun is across her body, so it's really hard to see. I can do whatever I want for the cauldron. Looks decent. All right, we'll just give it a go. We'll give it a whirl. See how. My only issue with keto is that if you're doing muscle training, it gets harder to train because you're lacking carbs. Yes. Yeah, it is difficult. I was speaking to my dad, because my dad's done it before. And I mentioned to him one time, because I have like an arm workout I do pretty consistently. And it was like, I think it was towards the end. So it was only towards the end I actually had some problems. I was like, Dad, I'm having this hard time. Like, I feel like some of these weights that I could do, like, fairly easily, like, I just feel like so drained. There's a bunch of different side effects to doing keto, so do your research before doing it, because there's a bunch of weird stuff. And my dad said, yeah, that's part of it. You are much more, you can be more tired. He doesn't have that problem. He said that when he does keto, he gets like a brain fog, so he has a harder time like focusing. He still does it just fine, but like, it's certainly like lower than what he can like normally do. And then there's other side effects too. Like, there was some stuff that happened with me and I was like, oh, what is this? I'm sorry, I've never experienced this before. And it's something that my dad like didn't have. So, you know, just do your research. Do your research. It works for me and it's fine, but that doesn't mean it works for everyone. So be smart about it. Be smart about it. We can just do any of the heads that we want, right? It doesn't much matter. Yeah, it's probably not a big deal. Probably just... I like the... I'll just pick one. Yes, and that's why, so, side effects happen when you do not eat enough long-term fuel. Yes, that is correct. That's why you have to be smart. Do your research. But also, don't do something like that for, like, ever. Like, oh man, this would be so good. No, no, it's like a short-term thing. And then make changes to your diet. Like, oh, if you're like, man, I've been eating too much, then, like, start preparing for that. My dad, the Emperor? No, my dad isn't the Emperor. No. No. My dad is not the Emperor. There's two little ladies. Do the next set. This one? This one over here, I think. Okay, 21, 19. Ooh. Well, I don't think the Emperor would even need to do keto. He's the kind of dude that I imagine he's just probably got the best physique, like, right out of the box. I don't think he's got to work for it. I think he's got it well under control. Chair, and I'm sitting way too far away. Where is the leg? This one's. Wait, man. My lips aren't wet enough. That little sticking out the leg from behind the corner, like, ooh, wow. A leg, it's so hot. It's so hot. I'm a stretch. Have some gamer subs. Discount code Aurelia. Okay. Malcador is the Emperor's mod. Oh my gosh. Kinda cursed, though. Kinda cursed. You're saying the Emperor's a VTuber? I don't know, man. That sounds very heretical. That sounds very heretical. Maybe that's what I'll set up, a randomizer where it sets up, someone says something and then we determine whether or not they're heretical based on that. That could be fun. That could be fun. Do I play any other tabletop games? No, not really. Not at the moment. Perhaps in the future. Right now, I'm just kind of into Warhammer 40k. I really like the lore. I really like the way, and I haven't really played much of the game, but, I do like it. So, at the moment, no, I don't play any other tabletop games. I did forget how good the Tamiya smells, though. It's been a while since we did building, so I'm like, ooh. That smells very nice. Just set her down. Well, I cut everything else off. That leg, I fear that leg is just gonna fall off. 25 and 24. Ah! Not me just breaking it anyway. Oh gosh. Yeah, I've heard a lot about Battletech. I've had some people want me to get into it, but not yet, not yet. I have so much to, I have so much to do in the Warhammer side of things. I have all my custodians to paint. I got lots of things. I got lots of things to do and not enough time. Hardly enough time. There you go. The Emperor's streams are just blinding light and incoherent screaming. I mean, yeah, everyone's kind of like, most mortals are stunned to silence when they see the Emperor, or a Primarch for that matter. So it would be a very awe-inspiring stream. That is for sure. That is for sure. Yeah, there's still Warhammer Fantasy and Age of Sigmar. There's still a ton of things to look at. Like, in just Warhammer, not just 40k. There's a lot. There is a lot going on. Oh shoot, no, 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 oh no, 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 no. No! Stop that! Stop it! Stop! Stop! Stop. Bam, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop. What the heck? Okay, we're gonna hold that together. Are the Primarch sons daughters of the Emperor? Well, they're only sons. They're only sons. Basically, they have part of his genetic material in them. But yeah, like sons in a kind of a loose sense, but they do have his like genetic. Ugh. Yeah, they're test tube babies, not made with the hanky panky. As far as we're aware. Fun. I don't know. I doubt that GW is actually going to come up with a female Primarch. Because that means it's either the 2nd or 11th Legions. And the 2nd is already spoken about as a son in Fulgrim, the Palatine Phoenix. So I don't think they'll make the 11th Primarch female. It just doesn't make sense. Sorry, I'm focusing for this. There we go. They have changed lore before. We're not going to get into it. I just don't think that's a good idea. I think they'll recognize that it's not going to be a good call for them. You think the Emperor gave Sanguinius wings on purpose? It's possible. It's possible. But it could also be he got his wings from being on the planet of Baal. You don't know. Are the Primarchs the heads of the Space Marine? Space Marine chapters happen in Warhammer 40k. They are heads of their legions. They are, their legions. Which later the legions are broken up. So legions, it's like thousands and thousands of Space Marines. They get broken into chapters, which are 1,000, just 1,000, later on. And I keep doing all of this off the camera. I'm like doing it over here. I'm like, oh great. You guys can't see what I'm doing. 55. Over here. I think I just needed some time to do this when I wasn't frustrated, because now that I'm like getting used to it, I'm like, oh, this isn't so bad. I think I was just frustrated earlier. Yeah, it would be an interesting thing if GW decided to go that route. I don't know if that'd be a good idea, considering they got a lot of backlash. But we'll end the conversation there, because I don't like getting into that subject. A lot of people have lots of different opinions on it, and it gets quite tedious. Trying to have a conversation about it. So there is actually a, oh gosh, Oh, what are they called? I think they're called the sensei. I think that's correct. Of like the legitimate like mortal children that the emperor may have had when he was just a regular dude. So, yes, he probably has like mortal. He probably has had mortal. No, he has had mortal children. And I'm sure some of them were daughters. What would you say is your favorite area of lore? Oh, that's kind of tricky. Sanguinius. I like Sanguinius. Sensei aren't very canon anymore since they up and dipped after the Inquisition started hunting them. Yeah. Yeah. I would dip too. I would dip too if I was in that position. I'd be like, well, okay. Time to hide forever. Time to hide forever. I'm not putting up with this. Sensei are super heresy. Yeah. Man. I had it in like the right spot that I liked, and then I moved it, and I was like, oh man, shouldn't have done that. We're just gonna leave that there. Okay, there we go. Down. Oh, not down like that. Ooh, ooh, okay. Get the head. Looking at the picture to see what like they did for the helmets, because we have a lot of different like helmet styles, but I could do all like the same like specific helmet. I don't necessarily care. I'm just kind of curious.
We get knocked down.
I do know a little bit about the Blood Angel Successor chapters, but I'm kind of more into like 30k at the moment. Did Steve talk? I wasn't paying attention. He did talk. Okay, good. I looked up, because I'm not wearing my headphones. I looked up and I was like, oh, someone redeemed Steve. Yes. Did he appear on the screen, or did he appear on the screen? It's been a while since I had Steve available and active. I don't know if he popped up on the screen. That was been one of my... He blessed us with his presence. Did you see him? Did you see Steve? Okay. It looks like you did. But it seems like. A simple yes does the job perfectly, because then all I know is that, okay, he was there for half a second. How's 30k? I kind of want to try it. So when I say I'm kind of into 30k, I mean more like 30k lore. Because I like the Horus Heresy. Like, I like learning about the Horus Heresy specifically. So I've read more about like the Horus Heresy versus the actual What am I thinking? I've just read more Horus Heresy than I have 40k. So I'm a little more into that. I like the Primarchs. I think they're interesting. Seeing their downfall, seeing kind of what happened that led them to the decisions they made. That's what I like. I want it that way. Tell me why. But tell me why. I wanna say. Oh, sorry. I don't know why that song got in my head. I don't know, but we're gonna roll with it. A very rough sprue there. Okay, now I am happy that these are going together a lot. Oh no, I did. Wait, did I jack up that foot? Oh! Wait. Wait a second. No, it's this one. Oh, I did. Oops. You see that? You see this? And you see this? That was not supposed to happen. Can we? I don't think we can, bro. Ink has her toe up a little too high, like a ballerina. Oop. It's fine. It was bound to happen eventually. Do I only have... a spare leg? See what I can do here. Because the next one that I'm gonna build has her, probably this cape. What foot did I do? You have her left leg. That's a right leg. We have a left leg that I can steal from? Could we possibly... We could kit bash this. I actually think we could do it. Let me set her aside. Let me build the last one. And if the last one, after that, we can see what parts we have. Okay. I think we could do it. Looking at what I have laid out, I think if I cut off certain legs, we can kit bash that one, last one. It's not a huge deal, it's just like a part of her foot. I could always cover it with some terrain or something. So it's not like obvious that's what happened, but we'll see, we'll see. It's not gonna be like insane kit bashing, it's just gonna be one kit a little bit different. 29 and... Find the foot. Wondering, I was like, I cut that and I was like, that sounded weird. That didn't sound quite right. I was correct. It was not right. Not right. Doop. 29. How'd the leg break? It didn't... I just cut the angle on the sprue wrong. it looked like I just cut off a portion of the foot. But now I'm kind of interested in trying a little bit of a kit bash that's like not supposed to be kit bash. It could be fun. It could be very fun. Okay. Side. Yes, the flesh cutters. Flush cutters. Never gonna let me forget that. For as long as I live. Never gonna let me forget that. So annoyed about that. My father would be ashamed. He'd be ashamed and he'd laugh at me. Okay. That, and then we need cloak. Maybe there's a mechanical part that will work as a mechanical foot. I was just gonna kit bash. I was just gonna chop off another leg that I think I have as a spare, and then just modify the mini that way, which could be fun. I've never done it before, so, you know, it couldn't hurt just to, like, give it a shot, see how it goes. Because I'm not really into, like, I don't think I'd be super into, like, heavy kit bashing unless it was, like, swapping pauldrons, doing stuff like that. Like, so this will be a little bit heavier on the kit bash side of things. Nah, I'm not really into building orcs. They're just not my vibe. They're cool, just not my thing. I kind of like orderly units. Aurelia sounds a lot like Fabius Bio when she talks about kit bashing. Look here. It makes sense. You guys know what I'm saying. You guys know why I'm saying it. You guys get it. Yeah, I don't have that wah in me. You guys would know. I did that little wah that one time. That went very well. Oh, Parker, thank you so much for the super chat, for the cause. Have a good one. Thank you. I appreciate that. And for your 5th super chat. I appreciate it, man. Very cool of you. Got it. And then now we have 34 and 30. Sec. There we are. Ooh. Ow, did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear my neck pop? Like my shoulder area too. A lot of pops. I'll be at work and then I'll like pop my neck and someone from across the room will be like, I heard that. And I'm like, yeah, it felt good. It felt good. Get a compilation of every neck pop that I have. Most common in the mini streams because I'm leaning over and looking at my desk in my minis. Hey boss, just popping in to say hi for the sake of secret plans. What Team Fortress 2 class would you say you are given whatever level of knowledge you have? Okay. If I was being honest, I'm probably most likely to be... And I don't necessarily like it all that much because I like other characters better, but I think I would probably be best suited as a scout. If we're being honest with Team Fortress 2, it's probably... No, just given, like, my general playstyle, it's probably, like, scout. Dang it. Thank you for the bits. Berserker. I was wondering, I was like, oh boy, this is gonna be something. I'd love to be spy, but I just don't think... I'm thinking of, like, what makes the most sense. Like, what would I play most effectively? And I think scout, I'd be most effective. Or soldier. Scout or soldier. Thought about playing soldier because I heard, oh, what's the item? No, he can get busted really quickly. At least that's what I've heard with soldier. Would you teleport bread for 3 days? I have done nothing but teleport bread for 3 days. Yes. What is it? It's, is it the shuffle? I can't remember. I was talking, to a friend about it, because I've never played Team Fortress 2, so I was getting their input, and I was like, okay, like, what makes the most sense for me to play? Like, what would be good? And so we were just chatting about it. It's, oh gosh, it's the sort of situation where you can kind of just, like, walk up and absolutely demolish someone. That's the situation. That's all I know. I'd have to ask them again. Because this was, like, a while ago. I think, like, last year we had this conversation. I don't know. Where have you been sending it? I got a bucket of chicken. You want to do it? No, I have not seen on how each Team Fortress 2 class feels. I have not seen those videos. I've not. I've never played Team Fortress 2. I've just watched, sorry, I'm kicking my chargers. I've just watched the Meet the Team, and then I watched Expiration Date. And then I read all of the comics. Including the one that, like, came out at the end of last year. I do want to play it at least once. It does seem interesting and cool. One second, I gotta focus. Trying to get these. Other ones were fine. As being a little irksome. She just needs to hang out here for a second and not do anything. Ooh. I ship Scout and Miss Pauling. Yeah, I think they'd be good together. I was a little disappointed that the comic was just so, like, I don't know. I was expecting more out of that. And they were like, no, it's chill. I'm like, bros. No. Okay. Alright. Set this down. Okay, it's at least down on the ground. Yes, Soldier is hilarious. Honestly, Soldier makes me laugh so much. I love how dumb he is. And just absolutely insane. He's awesome. He is just incredible. Oh, shoot. Dropping pieces. I'm dropping pieces. Yeah, Soldier and Zana, they are the power couple. They're great. It was so funny because he was like, Russians! And then he was like, oh, well, no, you're chill, though. You're chill. I just thought that was funny. Heavy's mom is precious. Heavy's family is just great. They're awesome. Heavy's a really cool character. One more helmet, and then... then we'll do our little kit bash here. He's a bucket. Whoa. Sorry, I'm off camera all day today. Woo! All right. He's a little unstable. No way, like... Okay, now we're gonna go back and try to fix this lady. Okay, there is, I think we do have it still. There was an extra leg piece. Yeah. So this leg piece, I think we can do something with. Let's see what we can make happen. Because we have one leg piece that's perfectly fine. In the comics, one of my favorite scenes is Medic bargaining with the devil. I thought that was so funny. I was like, man, dude knows how to play the game. I think we can do it. Guys, I think we can do it. Are you ready? This is gonna be interesting. I think we can do it. I think we can make it work. Alrighty, we're gonna chop off the leg. We're gonna chop off the leg. Cool, I was able to make that work. Okay, we're past the point of no return. Might need to work here. Who knows? Perhaps I've just given more work for myself in order to fix a tiny little thing I could have fixed with probably something else. Doing lots of filing. VTubers make everything better, so I've been looking for a VTuber hobby. Well, welcome. My name is Aurelia. I do Warhammer painting. Not all of it is hobby related, but I do talk a lot about Warhammer. So I hope you enjoy while I sit here and hit bash this thing. It's gonna prove to be very interesting. I'm done. Who knows if this works? Ow, I just stabbed myself. It's gonna look dumb. I could already tell. I've passed the point. Put the leg on. Probably should have done that and just cut off the other leg. Stuck this leg on. That might have been the way to do it. I will think on this. It'll be fine. Ugh, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Because this doesn't line up the way I'd like it to. I think the remaining Primarchs should gather on Ball for a much-needed group morning session. I mean, perhaps. Thank you for the super chat, Gone. But, I don't think that's what the Imperium needs right now. I think they all probably, the ones that were still around, probably all mourned for what happened with Sanguinius. But I don't think that's what the Imperium needs at the moment. I think they need some leaders who need to just, like, strap in and take care of things. Unfortunately, because they should have an opportunity to, like, mourn and, you know, all that stuff, but ooh. Okay. I'm gonna figure out this one later. Because that one is gonna prove to be interesting, to say the least. Now, the question is, do we build my tempestuous scions? Or do we finish the last bike? Or do we finish my last bike? Bike? Or scions? I think I know which one you guys are gonna pick. I'm surprised a lot of you are already saying bike. I've built 2 bikes. This is like the first time. Finish the bike? Okay. Wow, I really thought you guys were gonna be like, oh, let's build the scions, because it's like the Tempris Auxilia. And no, you guys are like, no! Finish the pile of shame? I mean, there is... I'm just building today, because I didn't have... I was gonna work on bases, but I don't have the material yet to finish them. Finish your custodies, then you can have your auxilia. But here's the thing, like, you guys, this is like a you guys thing too. Like, that's you guys. I don't want to like put it off for so long we forget that they exist. Or did I finish it? Oh, do I just need to build the custodian? Wait, 1 second. I think I just need to build the custodian. Okay, then maybe we will build this scion. 1 moment! Okay. Grab my instructions. Okay, 1 sec. I have a little pile. Do I have 2 custodians to build? Or do I have just 1? I think... Where's the... And yeah, he does have a gun. Oh, his arm fell off. That would make sense. I put him at the bottom of this pile. Okay, so I think I have 2 custodians to build on the boat. That guy's repair. Okay. Sisters are gonna hang out over here. Okay, we have more dudes to build. Great. Okay. I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna fix this later. Okay. I think we're on this one. Because I need to build them separately. I'm not gonna glue them to the bikes just yet. The gray pile will consume me. I know, but I want to do like all my custodians in like a big bunch. Okay, so 37. Oh, this one is empty. Okay, I'll just put it away then. Yes? Where are the legs? Wait a second. Half a dude. 1 moment. Terminator. Oh, legs. Bop. There they are. I was like, what? Where is he? Where's the dude? Okay. This is 40. 30 on the bike, so we need 27, whatever here. I think this is the right. Okay, yeah, this is the right one. No. Let's. Sharon, get close. Okay. These go together around this. Just in get on Google. Do. Okay, hang on. Let me take a look at chat again. Sorry. I'll do 43. This one. What projects are people working on today while I am building my miniatures? What are you guys doing? Important information. You should be working on your minis or doing something. The perfect stream to listen to in the background. That dude lost his arm. No, he didn't lose his arm. He's fine. He's fine. Make sure this line. We're not going to glue his arm to the bike because he will break. Something like that. We are going to make sure it's lined up. Best we can. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Still at work getting overtime pay? Nice! Overtime pay is good. I'm painting Anvil of Helden Hammett Stormcast Eternals. Ooh. Yeah, don't get in trouble. Don't get in trouble for watching the stream. Be responsible. Don't get in trouble with the people. Don't get in trouble. Be smart. There's always VODs you can watch. Don't be like Lamo and almost laugh in a customer's face. Wait, did that happen? Wait, did that happen? Was he listening to my stream in like a headset or an earpiece? And then he almost laughed at a customer because I said something? Is that what happened? Wait. Wait, did that happen? I see you in YouTube, Lam. Answer the question. I want you to answer my question. Oh my gosh. There's times like I've watched like I try to keep composure if I ever watch someone's streams while I'm like not like while I'm at like work or something, which is very rare. I'm on loudspeaker. Oh, so the customers can also... Oh my gosh. I know I was on loudspeaker, but like... Oh my goodness, those poor people. Those poor people that get to hear me while they're getting their coffee. They don't need that in their lives. They're getting their coffee, minding their own business. Incredible. Incredible. I knew I was on loudspeaker over there, but like, I didn't realize that it was loud enough that the customers could also potentially hear it. Oh goodness. Okay, well. The more you know. My coworkers have seen me scrunch up from holding in my laughter numerous times. Well. 2 coworkers are listening now. Hello, coworkers. Hello. Is he like your boss or your manager or something? So you're subjected to this? If so, I'm sorry. I'm so terribly sorry. My deepest sympathies. You have to put up with whatever this is. I won't think about it too much. About it too. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Tell the coworkers I say hi. Well, I guess you don't have to. I'll just tell them hi. I've seen people post pictures like, oh wow, I have Iron Mouse up while I'm at work. Or like someone said like, oh wow, my boss had Iron Mouse up during like one of our like not work retreat, but it was like a work party, and then Iron Mouse responds, she's like, I'm so sorry that I was like swearing at your work party. I was like, oh my gosh. Really don't know where people put you up. You know, it's funny. I think I'm gonna glue the head in. That'll make sense. Trying to keep everything in position with the top knot. Angry Spanish mouse noises. Just popped in, finally someone is getting the bikes that Kitten forgot to put on his list. He did put some bikes on his list, I thought. We're getting it done. Thank goodness this glue, like, fuses things together. Oh my gosh, it helps. No. Gonna need a little bit more. For a little bit longer. Okay, I think I got it. Okay. That is very loose. Just looking at that, I'm like, that is incredibly loose. Gonna throw more glue in there and it'll sort itself out. Nope, it didn't. It didn't. It just didn't. I set it down. It was like, no. We're just gonna sit here and hold it for a bit. Oh shoot. I put too much pressure on the arm. Wasn't even trying to, and now the arm fell off. The bikes are just kind of annoying to build, in my opinion. I'm just like, ugh. They don't fit together like the way the Wardens do. I love how easy the Warden pieces go together. Back. Okay. Can you please name me the most morally good Space Marine legions? Google isn't helping. Well, thank you, Gon, for the super chat. I would say probably... No one's really a good guy in 40k. There are some people that you could, like, agree with, like, their stances. I would probably say the Salamanders. They care about, like, civilians, typically, more than a lot of the other legions. That's probably what I would say to answer that question. That's probably the one that's probably the best one in terms of, like, the morals, but it's still a world full of war, so everything's kind of rough in general. Everything's kind of rough. Everyone commits a little war crime. It's okay, you can have a little war crime as a treat. It's fine, it's all good. You get a war crime, and you get a war crime, and everybody gets a war crime! I think you mistook morally good for morally confusing. Whoever said Alpha Legion there. I don't think I would agree with that. Okay. Up and not break him. There we go. What are my war crimes? If I was going to commit a war crime, it would probably... Yeah. Probably some sort of fire. Fire everywhere. I haven't memorized the book on what war crimes specifically I would want to commit. Got a glue there, did not. But I like fire. So anything with mass destruction involving fire is likely, like, if I was gonna commit a war crime. That's likely what it would be. You nice and gently. In on the bike. Okay. Okay, now time to get his spear. Okay. Ooh. I can see you walking away from explosions every Tuesday. Well, yeah, the heretics aren't just gonna purge themselves. I gotta go take care of it. That's what I do on my days off streaming. Heretics will not purge themselves, so, you know, someone's gotta do it. Someone has to. I will gladly volunteer. Can't expect the Emperor to do all the work now, can we? Yep. Yeah, I gotta do some work too. But it's a fun job. It's a fun job. Okay. Time to glue these together. A little bit goes here too. I didn't. For you, it was the day. Ah! Your world was purged, but for me... Yep. Guess I'll just hold it. I guess we're gonna hold it. There. Okay, I'm gonna cut the pauldrons off. 55 and 37. Have another pauldron floating around, but I forget what it goes to. Oh, I don't know where this pauldron is from. I think it's from one of my other sets. Okay. I think this is good now. We can... The only problem that I had, and this is what I... Gosh. Bro. The problem that I had with the last one, this guy here, is that, like, gluing the arm in a manner that, like, it doesn't interfere. I might have just solved my own problem that I was complaining about. Perfect. Alright, well, never mind. Never mind. Well, saw your Hell's Reach reaction. Glad I wasn't the only one that reacted that way to the quote at the end. Oh my gosh, it's so brutal. Hope you enjoyed my very broken crying. I was very broken up over that whole thing. Very upsetting. Hope you liked it. I did enjoy it. I did enjoy it a lot. It was very good. Made me very sad, though. Very, very sad. To say the least. Man, he is just not staying. What I experienced last time with the spears. just don't like to stay on. Get him sick. Aurelia liking fire is like a Skitter liking Taco Bell, or me liking Taco Bell. Or even just me liking Taco Bell. Taco Bell is great. Need that to chill. Stay. Okay. I think I could probably, while I wait for this guy to dry, let me see if I can figure out. Just like in there. He is like in there. Hello, hi, welcome in. Building some custodian models right now. I'll figure him out later. He was giving me grief. Maybe I need to just redo this part here. I'll have to look at the picture. Okay. Bike. Set you down, because... Alright, now we build this guy up from scratch. Oop! Everything likes to... Okay. Get her for food. I'll do that soon. Getting kind of hungry. I tried to find a taco emote but was unsuccessful. Oh, you're saying just like on Twitch? That's a shame. That's a shame. Tacos are delicious. It requires a little bit of a push. Favorite type of taco? Yes. I like all variety of tacos. Maybe with some, like, rare exceptions. But if we're talking from Taco Bell, I really like the cheesy gordita crunch. There's no taco emote on YouTube as well. Man, people on YouTube, they're slacking off. No taco emotes? Maybe we will change that. We will see. We will see. I would expect taco emote in like the standard emojis. Searching. You guys are lying. Look. There's a taco emote on the YouTube side. You are lying. There is a taco emote. I found it in like 2 seconds. Did not take long at all. See, the taco emotes do exist. There we go. Next, Aurelia emote, Aurelia taco. Aurelia taco. That could be taken in a poor manner. We'll figure it out. Mobile app doesn't have a search function. Oh, okay. Because I'm on desktop, and I was like, I looked it up really fast. I'm like, boom, taco. I just tried that and nothing showed up. It's in like the standard regular emotes. So it's not in anyone's particular like any particular streamer's emotes. It's one moment. I am on mobile? Well, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just built different, I guess. Let me look on Twitch. Search for emotes. T-A-C-O. Nothing for taco. Yeah, I can't, on Twitch I can't search for the taco, at least I can't search for it with their general search function. I don't see anything that's taco. Yeah, for some reason some people can, and maybe if you're on mobile and you have access to emotes, sometimes you can just throw emotes in there. Not Tuesday, I know, we were just talking about tacos. Because tacos are delicious. Tacos are absolutely delicious. Time to glue this arm. Sadly, I've never had a taco before. Oh my gosh. You're missing out. You're missing out. You're missing out. You should go check out a place that sells tacos. Maybe not a fast food place for your first taste of a taco, but you should try it. They're good. They're very good. Local places, I would say, are probably the way to go, rather than fast food. Actually, I want to try something. There. Figured it out. Okay, so what you have to do if you are either on... It doesn't much matter. If you're on desktop, if you want to put in the emotes, you right-click the chat, and if you're using Google, I don't know, you can just right-click and type in emoji, and there's an option that says emoji, and then it'll you go through the emoji list that's like built into like Google. I know I use Google. I don't know about other people. And then you can add the taco, or you can copy and paste the emoji from someone else. There is also that. There we go. It's taco time. Okay. Hit the head. It's not even Tuesday or Friday. You can have a taco whenever, but there are better days to have tacos. Particularly if it is Taco Tuesday. But I have been known to consume tacos on other days. Got it. Thursday is Pancake Day? Who decided on Pancake Day? I'm sorry. I don't necessarily condone Thursday being Pancake Day. I was unaware of this development. What makes Thursday Pancake Day? Pancakes are for all days of the week? Yeah, I've never heard, because Taco Tuesday I've heard is like a common thing, but I've never heard Pancake Thursday. Pull everything. No point, like, trying to fight this thing and just pull off all the pieces. The first podcast episode, they talked about pancakes, and I forgot about that. Aurelia is unaware of the glory of the apple pancake with cinnamon. I actually had a whole discussion with my friends about this the other day. I'm not really a breakfast girl. Like, I prefer the variety that comes with like lunch and dinner over breakfast. Breakfast feels like a repeat of like the same things. I know, I've just never been like a breakfast girl. I did when I was younger. My dad taught me how to make breakfast sandwiches, which is like an English muffin, sausage patty, you put some cheese on it, and then like a fried egg. That's good. And that's like probably one of like my few exceptions. Breakfast is not my thing. Which explains why I'm so hungry right now. But that's just a matter of preference, I think. Yo! Confessarius, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs on Twitch. I hope you're having a good day today, man. Thank you. Please, if you just got gifted a sub, please say thank you. Dude. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. It's been such a chill stream. I've really enjoyed it this morning. It was kind of like a sad week. I couldn't, blah, blah, blah. I'm sad I couldn't stream yesterday. Man. We're gonna hang out and have fun. Thank you, dude. Just moved. Okay, moved his arm. We will only keep it together so much. Oh. Enjoying the coziness while grinding in Monster Hunter. Figured I'd throw some support your way. Well, I appreciate it. How was Monster Hunter going? I've been thinking about playing it. I think it would be fun. But I don't know if I should get it. Because it's kind of like, it's like the new and like popular thing, and I'm not like opposed to playing something that's new and popular. But I don't know, it doesn't exactly fit in like the Warhammer like sci-fi vibes I go with. And I've played a bit of Baldur's Gate, so it's not like it has to be one way. I just try to keep it as like similar as possible. Did I miss a song? Huh? Eh? What song? Apparently it's a pretty taxing on the PC too, especially if you're also running VTube Studio. Yeah, that makes sense. Guess I'll just have to go get a second PC to stream on one and play on the other. Oh no. That would take some time to get there though. Everyone in here is raving because everyone's having a good time. No, I didn't play any songs. I did. Oh, I did. You guys will appreciate this. I actually took some time and I set up, it's not a redeem per se, but I set up a redeem for large gifts and like sub gifts or like bits and stuff. I set it up and now it works. You guys will appreciate it. Whenever it happens, I made it really cool. I was pretty happy with it when I was done. I was like, oh yeah, they're gonna love this. I should have had it set up sooner, but I like couldn't come up with any ideas that I liked, and I finally came up with some. Put it on Throne Captain. That is something we'll get to over time. Over time, we will do that. It's not a requirement, because currently I don't play too many games that are, like, so chunky it requires another PC. That was like this. Hold on. Your streams are always chill. Well, thank you. Thank you, Sin526. I appreciate it. like this. Pardon me. Can't tell. Supposed to go like, ooh. Supposed to go like this. Yeah, like that. Yes, got it. Okay, I was like, bro, it's not going in there. Working. There we go. Now we got it. We got it now. Aurelia seriously needs to experience the European culinary culture. I have been to Europe. I can't say for particularly long, and the purpose of the trip was not to hang out for the cuisine, but I have had some European cuisine, and it was very nice. I liked it a lot. I do want to go back. It was lovely there. You need to go to the right place for the best stuff in Europe. Yeah. That's true for most places in general. Like, you gotta know where the good places are. Yeah, I would like to go back to Europe. Have the opportunity. That would be really nice. Like, Ireland, the best food is in smaller towns and family-run businesses. I feel like that's just kind of a general rule. Like, the best foods are your hole-in-the-walls, your mom-and-pop places that, as a tourist, most people wouldn't go to. But those are, like, the best places. And I would say that's kind of true of, like, most places, like, in the world. Like, I went to, oh, I don't remember the name. So, don't quote me. Like, don't ask, because I don't know. I went to this place in Vienna, Austria, and it was this pub type place, and it was tucked away in a corner. Like, you wouldn't have known about it, but the person who was, like, taking us around, like, took us there. And, like, it was just so far off, like, the main roads. But it was really, really good. I had, like, this, what was it? I had basically kind of, like, a stew type thing. Potato, and had this really good sausage. Oh my gosh. It was fantastic. But, like, I wouldn't have found that place if I had been by myself. Vienna is dangerous. The food is so good there. For a second, I was like, oh, is it actually really dangerous? I didn't get that impression. Such a nice day. I remember it vividly. I have a picture. I might have to see if I have a picture. It was so good. Never been to Europe myself. It's nice if you get the opportunity. Certain places are nice. Last time when I was fiddling with the arms so fragile. Like I can barely put any addition on it. Even the force of gravity isn't. Okay. Ah, really? Dang it, bro. We're just gonna... Okay. Now I'm even more hungry, but dinner's on now. You know what you can do to help with that process? You make the dinner. You make the dinner, you get to decide when you eat. That's the nice part. If you just make dinner yourself, you don't ever have to wait. You can just be like, I'm hungry. I'm gonna make dinner, and you just do it. Even if that means like volunteering making food for your whole family. Like at least you get to control the timetable. Just gonna sit here. I'm at my dad's and only he knows how to work the cooker. Well, you learn how to work the cooker. You do that. You learn. Did we finish the sisters? Yeah, I have one that we're gonna need to kit bash and do a little extra work on before we like get into it, but it's fine. I'll just do that later. Oh, okay, these pauldrons. Get it to... My gripe with some of these pauldrons, like, they look nice, but, like, you have to set them at such, like, a weird angle and, like, hold them in order for them to, like, stay. Some of the other ones, they just, like, they sit really nicely. This one is like, no. Take a look at this. I think I might just off. This guy is... Yeah, let's see if I can take... Alrighty. You go here. You can see how much glue I've put on this thing here. Like how many times I've had to re-glue it because it's just been a menace. Particular model was a menace. This was the first one I made to sit on the bike, and yeah, he is special, let us say. The angle of this is like not very helpful. Now the goal is to like hold on to this without like breaking any other pieces or like putting enough force on it where other pieces don't just come off. Oh. We have one that goes up. Is this one also supposed to go up then? There's just the way that they position this, like this piece, it's like... There's no good way for it to sit because it impacts, like it hits some of these other pieces. So it's like, how do you keep this in one spot? I think this was my gripe about it when I first built this guy and I was like, dude, oh my gosh. He doesn't, like, there's no, like, built-in spot where he can, like, nicely hold. Because this is his model. This one. Yeah, it's the first one. You know, I was right. And it's like, oh, it goes out like this. And I'm like, look how, like... Wait, maybe it does. Oh. I'll just hold it. I'll sit here. I think this guy's dry enough that I can put this pauldron on. Still very loose. I'm a little nervous. Bro, see, I told you, I like barely fiddled with him and he's like, nope, I'm going to move. I'd like an official list of like people that like build these minis and they like say like, hey, if you get these, this is what to like keep in mind, or like these were my gripes with this mini. Like, cause I would, for this, I would be like, oh my gosh, the spears, like spear arms, absolutely terrible. Terrible. Like, look, I step away for 2 seconds and I don't keep holding his arm and it, like, it fell down just now. Like, I would love that. Where it's not even like, oh, this was like my gripe. It's just like, hey, just a heads up, this is something that, like, I had a problem with. Yes, I know. I'm already... The guys aren't glued. I'm just trying to get the spears to be not falling. And not to be dome. Yeah, like, I feel like I have to hold this spear arm for, like, several minutes before it will, like, stay in place and gravity won't pull it down. It's also just a very long piece, so gravity is just... The glue has to be very strong in order for it to, like, stay. Like, I set him down earlier, and then, like, slowly that sagged to the ground while I was trying to glue this one. I thought I held it long enough. I didn't. Yes, I know it helps that if you hold it at an angle, but sometimes if I, like, try to adjust, like, I overcompensate with the forces. Because then it's like, oh, if you hold it at this, like, the fingers twist, and... Yeah, these spears are just really just... I don't like them very much. Both Aurelia and Froggy are building. Yeah, that's pretty standard. I usually build on, like... Well, the fact that we're building is surprising. But, I usually do my painting streams on, like, Saturdays because I have more time. I will have to go in a little bit, though. Less time today than I wanted. I glue your pauldron on without you, like, screaming it. Eh. Yeah, this pauldron angle is gonna be... I don't know how I'm gonna get that to stay. It just doesn't sit properly. Whew. There we go. Hopefully that just stays and I'll let gravity do it. Hopefully that little bit of extra too. That all in place. Down. I feel like this did. Nothing too crazy. This one was actually the nicest one because it doesn't have any ornamentation. Like, it was really simple. All this other one, they've got, like, the gap here is really tiny compared to the gap, like, here, which makes things difficult. Whew, got those done. Ooh. And then we have all of our Sisters of Silence. I have to modify one due to an accident, but she still looks very good. They all look very good. Look at that. Turned out quite nice, if I do say so myself. Stretch. Ooh. Dang, I'm tired. much struggle did I have with the Sisters of Silence? Oh, they weren't too bad. They weren't too bad. Pretty chill. Ugh. Alright. Whew, okay, I think that's all I have today. I have to go run and do a thing. And unfortunately, I don't know how long the thing is going to take. So we are going to have to call stream for today. What's happening tomorrow? We are playing Dawn of War, one of the DLCs. I'm not sure which one yet. I'm not sure. I'm going to do research and we'll do one. But we're going to play that at 2 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow. So it should be a lot of fun. I think it'll be cool, at least. So yeah, we will be doing that tomorrow. We are going to raid today. I think we're gonna raid. Well, we got Limu. We can raid into Limu today. I think that'll be fun. What do we think, guys? Want to raid into Limu? Please make sure you follow all of the rules. Don't have anything for the YouTube side to raid in on, unfortunately. But we're gonna raid into her, so please make sure you follow all her rules. It looks like she's just chatting right now, so it should be a very chill vibe. In theory. In theory. People have raided into my streams because they thought they were chill, and they ended up not being chill. So, okay everyone. I will see you all tomorrow, and yeah, have a good day. Get your minis painted. Do your leg day, okay? You better do your leg day, okay? All right, bye.